Let's talk some more about this now. Being joined on the news at 10 by intelligence expert and former DSS operative, Seyi Adetayo. Thank you for joining me on the news at 10. And I'm sure you're tired of hearing these stories about, we're reeling incident after incident of security failures in the country. And then, you have the president calling for the security chiefs to do more to stop those attacks and to also rescue abducted persons across the country. What comes to mind when you hear, another order from the president?
Well, it is expected that with respect of attacks in recent time that such a meeting should be held. And from what we've seen so far, especially the press release from the NSA, shows that perhaps critical discussions were made, because issues that he brought to the fore shows that basic truths were told at the meeting. And if the president is giving them a charge, and these are specific instructions, go and rescue those people, and that is a charge. Though the conditions around it is to bring them safely. In terms of capacity, we have the capacity to do that, because that's a specific instruction. Agencies like the Nigerian Air Force, they have special forces, well trained, equipped enough to do that. DSS has several, tactical squads that can actually carry that out. So I don't have any doubt that those agencies, with this particular charge now, it's not about we should negotiate. This is about rescue. So we expect that if they put their eyes together and be able to draw a strong tactical plan, they can actually rescue these people. How much they are going to be able, they will be able to rescue at the end of the day without casualty will be dependent on how good their plans are. But on the other hand, the NSA spoke about the death of intelligence. That is one angle that I feel that they must have told themselves the truth.
Yeah, but before you go to that, you spoke about the captives, rescue of captives, and you talked about casualties, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because I know that the Kaduna State government in times past said they know where these bandits are, they know where the captives are being kept, but the concern, of course, is the casualties, the fatalities we're mentioning. So, and then now you're mentioning military intelligence, and it goes without saying that, yes, we need to improve intelligence, right?
Yeah, the intelligence is talking about here is that the gap between the locals and the locals authority, getting information to the authority that will bring the information to government. The government security intelligence apparatus, what they are trying to say is that they don't have gaps there, but the people are not providing enough intelligence to the government. And now, so if the people are not providing enough intelligence to government, it means that there is a problem somewhere there. Maybe they have been providing intelligence in the past, and there is no commensurate response from government, leading to, discouragement from their own hand from providing more. Or the ones they've given in the past had caused them, they've lost so much in terms of this bandit coming back to attack them for providing information. So, like I've said to people in discussions today, that it's not just about asking the people to provide intelligence to government. Government needs to also prepare from his own hand to ensure that when intelligence are provided from these communities, government can provide adequate response to act on the intelligence. If you look at the issue of the Kaduna train attack, every available information shows that intelligence were provided, but it was not acted upon. So we're talking about availability of intelligence and the action agency responding to the intelligence that are being provided.
So we're approaching, the elections next year, and of course there's a lot of concern about security before then. If we're going through this now, how do we conduct elections next year in the middle of insecurity?
It's a very big concern, and at the same time, I believe that we can still succeed in having an election. If you look at back to 2015, towards the 2015 election, we are also in a similar, quagmire where, attacks, bomb blasts everywhere, and it appeared as if election wouldn't hold until government at that time decided to put, adequate measures in place to start clearing all the areas that they know that these people are actually hibernating and they are attacking. And we saw that the first 5 months in that year, was involved with lots of military successes. And I believe that if the same approach that is currently now being adopted in the Northeast, because the military are making lots of wonderful inroad successes in the Northeast as we speak right now. Though we've recorded another attack right now in Kanama and Yobe State as we're speaking right now.
And even in Taraba.
Yeah, no, Kanama in Yobe State.
Yeah.
The bomb blast is in Taraba. But there's also an ongoing attack in Kanama. In Yobe State. Initially, they wanted to attack Gaydam. So, but that's just one attack compared to, the several successes that the military. So if we can translate what we're doing in Northeast now to Northwest, then we'll be able to find ourselves in a situation where election can be conducted under an atmosphere that can, that will allow election where people will be confident enough, to. But the situation right now is much more than in 2015. Because 2015, largely, we're talking about Northeast, but now we're talking of the whole country. South, South, Southeast, Southwest, North Central, Northeast, Northwest, all having issues.
Well, an ongoing conversation. Shey Aditayo, thank you for being here.
Pleasure.